Welcome back to Wake Up, Explore Your Passion. Comedian Ernie G was always passionate about making people laugh, and for years, he's been getting paid to do it. Ernie, thank you very much for being here with us tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we on TV?
We're live.
Oh, I just woke up.
We're live.
Wake up, baby. I just woke up.
I'm glad that you've woken up. Thanks, my friend.
How are you, bro?
I'm doing excellent, Ernie. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. Hope you didn't mind my little...
Absolutely not.
Was
It's live TV, my friend. You just got to go with it.
I just woke up.
Well, speaking of waking up, Ernie, you're a guy who wasn't always destined for a career in comedy. What kind of career were you actually working toward?
I went to Loyola Marymount University. I got my degree in psychology. When I was there, I dealt with a lot of obstacles. And there was a guy by the name of Hank Gathers who was on our basketball team. And Hank Gathers had a big impact on my life. He was a really powerful guy. And since my parents were never married growing up, I didn't have too many male role models in my life.
Yeah.
But I had some great coaches, and Hank Gathers was like a man to me. And Hank Gathers went up for an alley-oop dunk in 1990 and had a heart attack on the court and died. And when Hank Gathers died, that had a profound impact on my soul.
What did that do to you?
It was one of those things where, since I didn't have a father growing up, he was what a man was to me. He was strong, he was powerful, and when he just was gone, he was like a hero to me, and he was just gone, it devastated me. So I started hanging out and partying and really not staying focused.
Right.
And I got kicked out of Loyola Marymount. I became the first person in my family to go to college right after high school to becoming another statistic, a dropout.
Wow.
And it was devastating for me. And then I went home, and my mom was really mad. And then shortly thereafter, my tia got sick, and my aunt had a big influence on my life. My aunt was the one tia we all have. Like, Christmas is always at your tia's house. Thanksgiving is always at your tia's house. If you're ever hungry, there's always frijoles at your tia's house, right?
Frijoles.
Right? So my tia got sick, and then she passed away. So when she passed away, Hank Gathers died, my tia passed away. It was just devastating for me.
Was that your wake-up moment? Is that when you said, wow, I've got to do something with my life?
Exactly.
Life is passing before my eyes.
Exactly. When my tia died, I was so furious with the world. I was like, what's the point of studying? What's the point of trying hard? And I remember Ms. Donna Huckabee said, don't take your anger out on people or the world. Take it out on a piece of paper. I got a pen, went to the beach, and I just wrote. I go to my tia's funeral, and I spoke at her eulogy. And in front of all my friends and family, I said, I promise everyone, I'm going to go back to Loyola Marymount, and I'm going to graduate in honor of my tia, Rosa Maria. Went back. I had to go to 4 different schools to make up all the units to get back into college. But after a year and a half of working really hard, I got back into Loyola Marymount. I made the dean's list my last semester, and in 1994, I graduated with my degree. I looked out into the audience. I saw my mom. I said, Mom, Rose, I did it. I did it. And it was a magical moment in my life. But shortly thereafter, I was going to graduate school. And in graduate school, I took a seminar. The Landmark Forum, actually, and in the Landmark Forum leader said, if you know in your heart you're a performer and you're not performing, you're robbing the world of who you are. And I was like, whoa. So right after getting back into to school and graduating, I ended up quitting grad school, started doing comedy, and 13 years later, here I am. I have over 30 national television appearances, and things are looking up.
Well, Ernie, I know you do a lot of things besides just stand up, but we actually have a clip of one of your stand up routines that we'd like to take a look at. I'd like to show all of our viewers.
Whoa.
So let's see if we can get that queued up, and we'll take a look.
All right, cool.
But I'm one of those Latinos who's from here, and our parents are from over there, and we lost it over there. Don't look at me like you're fluent, bro. You go to Mexico, you'll find out how much of a pocho you really are, bro. I mean, we could all order some tacos from King Taco, right? Quiero 2 tacos de carne asada, por favor. And as soon as they throw in that, like, con cebolla and cilantro, we're like, oh, shoot. Pues dame los works. Con todo, por favor. Número 2.
All right, we got that one queued up just right. Perfect.
That's perfect, my man. I love that. I love that. So you do stand up. What other things do you do in the realm of comedy?
Well, I've been doing comedy for 13 years, and for the first 8 years of my comedy career, all I cared about was being funny. I mean, I've gotten some jobs as an actor. I've been on a few movies, and I've been on some TV stuff. I'm actually a model. I get some print work.
Wow.
If you can believe that.
Wow.
But yeah, about 5 years ago, I decided that just making people laugh wasn't fulfilling enough for me.
Really?
I love being a comedian, but I wanted my comedy to impact people.
And what is it that made you realize that?
Well, like, for the first 8 years of my comedy career, all I cared about was being funny. And so I would go up in comedy clubs and I would just do whatever I thought was funny, which included cursing, talking about sexual humor, which a lot of people love that stuff, but it didn't feel genuine and authentic to me.
Well, Ernie, we're going to talk a little bit more about that change that you made, and I think we actually have some you're going to talk a little bit about your mentors and some of the secrets that you use to make it in the show business.
Okay, cool.
Wake Up, Explore Your Passion. We'll be back right after this.
All right.